So you're doing the intro for us, Snark.
No, I'm doing the intro. Why?
Welcome back to the Mimic Podcast.
What's up, guys? It's me, Alex. Welcome to the Mimic Podcast. And here we have...
Dude, why is Pepe focused? Oh, shit!
Alright, that's the intro. Welcome,
mess.
everyone. Alright, here we have Snark.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another cringe-filled podcast.
You ruined it, bro.
Alright,
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mimic Podcast. Here we have Alex.
I'm not that way. I'm over here, dude.
I don't give a shit on your on my.
Say hi.
What's up,
Say
guys?
hi.
For me, Wolfpatch is over here.
It doesn't matter where everybody is.
I told you, let's not do the pointing. Golly, dude. I just want to quit.
Alright.
Just start the damn podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Mimic Podcast. I'm Snark, and here we have Alex.
What's up, guys? I'm Alex.
VC.
Hi, I'm Jared.
Nana,
What's up, Nana?
Stumble, and Wolf.
What's up, Stumble right here?
It's gonna make this so confusing.
Fucking Louise.
You're gonna make this so confusing, bro.
Today's gonna be more of an open-ended episode. We might bounce around from topic to topic, but to start off with, does anyone have any like weird school stories or anything?
I do. At my high school, one of the teachers accidentally played child pornography for the class. And that's how we lost driver's ed.
What a start. What a start.
Wow, ain't no one gonna top that no more.
Hilarious.
No need to top that. Alright, next topic. Let's see.
Alright, thank you for coming to the podcast.
Well, tune in next episode
Jesus
on
Christ.
Mimic.
Alright, I'll see you guys next month. We have a bad upload schedule.
I wouldn't say it's like a story, but did you guys Stumble and VC? Do you guys ever remember what happened to that one chick? I will just say her first name because no one's gonna know her last name. That one, the Jessica chick.
There's
And
three.
I remember that.
No.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
I think
She made her
I
little
remember,
brother do.
yeah.
Yo.
Oh,
yeah, bro. I
Yeah.
remember,
Wait,
yeah,
everybody,
I remember
wait,
that.
everybody
Yeah,
be quiet.
I
Everybody be
remember.
quiet. Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. This is
Alright.
a really good story. Go
Alright.
for it.
Alright, so there was this chick in our high school class. Her name was Jessica, and what happened was, because I was friends with one of her friends, that's how I knew her, and her friend ended up reporting her to the office and the counselors because of what she had made her little brother do, which is she made her little brother eat her out.
That girl.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Her little brother was autistic, right?
Mhm.
He was 7 years old.
Yeah, seven or 8
Yeah.
years old. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
fucked up. I
And
know.
then after that, because she moved schools, I don't think she got in any trouble. If I'm being completely honest,
No,
I
she
don't think she
didn't.
did.
She didn't get in any trouble for it.
no.
Yeah, she
She's
recorded
normal.
it too. She recorded it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I remember who was she. You know who she was dating at the time?
Jared Council Peters.
That's crazy, man.
She was
Wasn't it-
she was dating Skylar's older
Skylar.
brother.
Yeah.
That shit was.
Oh wait, what are you talking about? Yo, what? You're lying.
No,
You're lying, bro. I know who you're talking about, man. I know that chick, bro.
Yeah, she's disgusting, bro.
Oh my
Yeah, bro, she's
god,
gross.
that's fucking crazy. What the hell?
that'd be
I
a
know you
crazy
talking
start.
about that, Jessica. What the fuck?
That'd be a crazy start to a porno, man. That's all.
I don't. I honestly don't know what was going through her
My
head when that
autistic
shit
little
happened.
brother eating me out.
Well, stuck in the
I
fucking
think the
washing
reason
machine.
why
Stuck
she
in the
recorded it was I think she wanted to brag that she could get some, but what she didn't realize is that it's a fucking kid and it's her brother. and that she recorded. That is, I think she was 18, so that would be
that's incest.
rape, incest, and she'd be having child pornography because she has it recorded.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't get in trouble for it.
Well,
But the
that-
teacher did.
Fucking Alex.
She didn't. She didn't get in trouble for it, but the driver's ed teacher did. Come on.
Yikes.
Oh, was it
How did
was
he
the
get in
driver's
trouble
ed
but not
teacher?
her?
Man?
That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's sexist, bro. Brooke don't fuck
Yeah.
with that.
Bro, that's cringe. Get that out of there.
Hey,
But yeah,
like how that has a higher quality
that's
than
probably
you.
like my only like crazy high
I
school
know.
story.
hey, my plan say he know approve. You know what I'm saying?
You know, proof.
Not gonna lie, Jared, I was gonna bring up that story too.
Oh, were you? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just remembered it. And I was like, oh shit, that'd be good to talk about.
I know our high school had a few school shooting drills because they were reported people coming to our school with ARs.
That was our
Walking
freshman
outside
year.
though. They were. I remember there was one story that we had a drill, but apparently there was a guy walking outside with like a pistol and a knife, but he wasn't even in the school. He was just in the sidewalk. But they still locked down the whole
They
school.
locked down the whole school.
Oh,
They
wow.
shut
That
down
was
for like 2-3 hours after school.
Yeah, that was like
Damn.
around the time where Flappy Bird was a big thing. So in my classroom, all I heard was that fucking bird jumping up and down.
Easy entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
like-
Don't delete Flappy
When the
Bird off
cops
your
were
phone, you can't
clearing
read
each
it.
room just to make sure no one was even in the building because they have to do that. I know my teacher. What he did was he opened up the door and hid behind the door, and let all the kids like in view. And we're like, dude, what if that was the gunman? Because you didn't ask for any proof. Like, okay, you're a cop. You say you're a cop. Open up the door, then hides behind it, while the gunman, could have just fanned out all his kids.
He's trying to save
Bro.
himself.
Yeah, bro. It'd have been like
Yeah.
that scene in Modern Warfare, on Terminal.
Okay.
Just fan them all out.
Okay. then.
Oh, I remember the gun, the
Yeah,
airport one.
yeah.
Dude, what the fuck's wrong with my cat?
No, what is it?
For real.
In
I
our
keep
school, there
moving
was,
it so much.
in
It's
our
moving
school there was a bunch
itself.
of like there was a bunch of like dumbass fights that started. I remember
Fight
there was
week?
a fight. There was a fight between like some white boy and some these two twins. They were Hispanic, and one of the twins no, the white boy threw a milk carton to the trash, but he missed, and the milk carton opened and spilled on one of the Hispanic kids' shoe, and they just started fighting over that.
What the heck?
Oh, you got cum on my shoes.
I remember.
What the fuck? Like this is Derek.
No, at our school, I remember that they had there was a week where every single day there was a fight.
Yeah.
I never got to see one though. I never saw an actual school fight besides in middle school.
Really?
What a loser.
What the hell? What a loser.
For real.
Do
Have
you
you
guys
guys
remember the fight with Justin, where I think he was talking to another guy's girlfriend, and he just beat the shit out of him. Justin had braces at the time, and all he did was take Justin's head and just bash him into his knee, and he knocked his braces through his lips.
Damn,
I
what
think I know
school
which
you go
fight
to,
you're
bro?
talking
What
about.
is this?
I've never-
This is like a Jew
I never-
shit,
was it-
bro.
Wait,
I
wait,
never heard
What
that.
happened at my school?
I never
They're,
heard
like,
that story.
boring as
bro.
fuck. It's just like two girls who get in an argument over like shit in their lockers, and then they start pulling each other's hair.
Nah,
out their weave.
fights happen all the time. Like there was a fight that happened at the county fair last year between two Hispanic chicks, and security did nothing. They were just like, "We're not even gonna deal with it." Like
They get out
they'll
their own phone
play
and start
out.
recording
Yeah.
it.
It's
But
only
yeah, no,
recording
like
the whole
there was
time,
like
that's
at least 200-300 people just like yelling out "World Star" because World Star was the thing or whatever.
Wait,
Oh, did you guys see who posted the no, it was did you guys ever see about the fight that happened between like the really big kid on World Star that happened at Glencoe?
Oh yeah, with the knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was my neighbor.
It made it on the World
What's your
Star.
neighbor?
Yeah,
Wait, which one?
you're lying.
Yeah.
he was my
Nah.
neighbor.
Bro, ask for an autograph.
What?
No. I don't think that kid could ever show his face again after 1.7 million people saw him get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, they were having a fight in the woods, and then the kid pulled out a knife, and then the bigger kid was like, "What the fuck?" and just decked him in the face.
Hit him twice. Hit him twice and knocked
He
him
stabbed
out.
him twice with a knife?
No,
Wait,
he decked him
No,
in
you
the
didn't
face
get a
twice.
chance
Oh.
to use the knife.
He decked him.
Wait, Nana, do you remember the fight that happened in school? I don't remember who it was, but I remember that one kid grabbed the kid's face and started slamming it in a locker. Do you remember what fight that was?
I don't even know any of these, and I went to the same school.
It might have been the same story as the one I was telling, because I remember hearing either his face got hit into a knee or a locker.
One of those. No, I think
Yeah.
it's the same one we're talking about.
Yeah.
I know, and it was just a bunch of stupid fights happened in school.
There was a fight over a girl, and none of them even talk anymore. So it's like
She wasn't even attractive.
she wasn't. She's gross. So yeah.
What about you, Alex?
Man,
Yeah,
that's
man, it was-
crazy. But did I ask?
Okay.
Man.
Ooh, okay.
No, we're asking you, dickhead.
For like any crazy
Yeah,
fights?
No, or anything crazy happened at your school.
Yeah.
Damn. it's
Middle
kinda hard.
school, high school.
Elementary school.
Elementary school.
Don't get me started with
I
that
was just
one.
about to say that too.
Pretty much I had like some like normal
Pre-K?
I just had like normal school life really. Like you guys like fucking juvie shit, like next level. Like I don't something like I watched like on TV.
Scared straight.
That's a great transition into our next topic.
Whoa.
It's just like normal fights in my old school. Like there's nothing like crazy like someone like grab a chair and like beat the shit out of a kid. Like no, just normal fist fight. The police stop them or tackle them down. I mean maybe like I almost got into a fight twice. But I'm glad I'm like I pussied out because I know I was like a scrawny fucker back then. I know one time I was like
Back
Yeah,
it was like
back
time
then.
in
I
basketball
mean, we
like
can, but
I had like a
You can't really
volleyball.
tell with your blurred camera, you know. So.
You want, nah, man, I'm shy now. I'm gonna be back over here
Wait,
Oh, wow.
you said you almost got in a fight over what?
twice.
Yeah.
What happened?
There's like one time in gym. There's like everybody was like playing basketball or like a free day, and I had like a volleyball, but instead of actually playing volleyball, me and my friend would just like kick the shit out of it like so hard it just flies everywhere that we didn't really give a shit what happens. So one time I
The
kicked it like
disrespect on this man.
shut up. Anyways, I need to put my webcam big again. I kicked it like really hard up. It bounces from the ceiling, and then it came right back down. It hit some kid back of the head, and he screamed like, "What the fuck?" And he looked towards us, and I was like, and I just like ran out the fucking auditorium thing and just bolted.
He said, "I'm out this hoe."
Dude, the guy actually like ran towards me, but since I bolted out, he just stopped and just came back in. I just like skipped gym for the rest of the day.
Man.
Dude, I was like, monk-ass.
He said, "Mom, I don't want to go to school." He said, "Mom, I don't want to go to school. I hit some kid with a basketball."
And then another one, like this one kid, or like this one, I don't want to say friend, but it's some kid I just talked to just only at lunch. I was like a sophomore or maybe a freshman, and I was like a senior friend, and we only see like him lunch. So one time we just like always message around, like we always like neck, we like you hit them back of the neck with the fucking hard it is. One time, I guess he was like pissed or upset because like the way he was like sitting at the table, he's like leaning over like pissed, like messing with his fingers.
Like what? We can't see. It's blurry.
We can't
Fuck
see because it's blurry. Come on,
It
Alex.
was like this.
Listen, if you just focus it,
You see it?
He was fingering you?
Yeah. Anyways.
it's fucking stupid.
Anyways, like apparently like he necked me like a week ago, and then next it was my turn to neck him like as hard as I can. I seem like just minding his own business. I sneak up behind him. I fucking went up like this to him and like came right behind him and smacked the shit out of him like back of his head. He got so pissed at me. He got up and he just yelled like, "What the fuck, man?" He's like, he pushed me, making like a big scene. I was like, bro, chill, bro. Like, gosh, I'm sorry, man. And like even the teachers like came out and like, yo, chill, bro. Settle this outside, not here, all right? I don't want to get in trouble. And next thing you know, huh?
I heard that too.
Zelda's outside?
Bro, chill, bro.
And, like deal
So
with it
the
outside.
the teacher wanted nothing to do with it. So he's like,
No, he
didn't
didn't
even
say
try
it.
to
He's like,
stop.
deal
He's
with
like,
it some
"No,
other
let's go
time, but
outside."
like chill right now. Like they didn't want to like get on with it. And,
Oh.
like yeah, it was just crazy out there. But
Were you
Yeah,
in it? I was never in a fight in school. Oh, besides like first grade. But I remember in middle school, there was this guy I used to be friends with. I'll just say his last name. His name was Appleby. And we were in PE together. And this girl was like, "Oh, yeah, my boyfriend's an asshole. I want to break up with him." And Appleby was like, "Oh, I'll beat him up for you, right?" So it was the end of the school day. Oh
my
Oh.
god, look at that shit.
You're right. You're right. You're
kick
right.
him, just kick him,
Who
just kick
called
him.
it?
Get him out of
Who
here.
called it?
Get him out of here.
Yo, he's not even talking.
Nah, now he's the
You're, not,
top of his face cam.
you're fucking muted. Why would you come into the call?
Kick him out.
Great.
You see
Kick 'em
all
out.
these little
Kick 'em
camera
out.
icons, and
Kick
you
'em out.
decide to mute.
Now I have to edit all this. I have to
somebody
move
and
the
then
camera
join.
I
upwards.
want to vote to kick him out.
Hmm.
I want to vote to kick him out. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him out.
Kick
Kick him out.
There. Oh, kick him
this
again. Kick him
motherfucker.
again.
At least unmute
Finger gun.
yourself.
Just ban him. Just
At
ban him.
least unfucking mute yourself.
Shoot 'em.
We are recording right now.
Tell him
You-
to join his webcam on. Bruh.
Okay,
y'all-
continue telling your story, man.
Yeah, so it was the end of the school day, and I'm like, "What's up?" Because he came up to me at my locker, and he's like, "Come with me," and I'm like, oh, "Okay," and like, "Where we going?" And he leads me to the dude, and he's like, "All right, fight him." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Fight him." I'm like, "When did I say I was gonna fight him? You were gonna fight him." And he's like, "No, fight him." And I was like, I just stood there, and me and the guy looked at each other, and we're like, "I don't know," and he walked away. I'm like, that was really fucking awkward, man.
What the hell?
What a white
Damn,
knight.
so you've
Shoot,
also
man.
had an awkward run-in
Beat
with
the
an apple.
snot out of
That's
you.
crazy.
Oh, you're gonna
Same
break up with
one.
her? I'll go shoot him. Don't worry, I
Shut
got
the
you.
fuck up.
Wicked.
Damn, bro.
Hell no. This dude, man.
Everybody get him.
Hey, put your cam on. Get your cam on right now.
Turn on your fucking webcam.
Back. That's
We got
what
him.
I thought.
We got him, guys. Don't worry.
I'll have
BB2
this.
is
I'll have
no
the
more.
sheep off. I'll be ready for him.
Yo, you just hit Pepe. What the fuck?
Bro, he
Snark.
killed Pepe.
All right, what was Snark? What about you, dude? You got any like crazy stories about high school or middle school?
You ever been in a fight?
I've been in I've been in a few fights, but they weren't like really,
Anything?
like, yeah, they weren't really anything.
It was an
Just grab the
example.
hair and that's it. Just yeet.
Like maybe 2 or 3 punches would get thrown out before a teacher would come in, or like someone would pussy out. But
Is that someone you?
no,
Uh,
no,
Here-
not,
here.
not most of the time.
Here's what you have to do for the boys. Since they're still in high school, you'll probably go back for your
Just
next year,
run.
right? Beat the shit as many people as you can for us, for all of us.
I gotta
especially
have
if
live
the
stream
last
it.
team ends in apple.
Live stream it, dude. Just get like a GoPro and
yeah,
start
live
this shit.
Go up to one of your female teachers and pop her boob out and be like, "World star."
Hey, you wanna
She
be
got
a
no
world star?
nipples.
Hey, bitch, I'm about to make you famous.
But most of my stories are just people getting busted for having like weed and shit.
I heard a story that someone in this call used to hide marijuana in people's backpacks in high school.
Fucking
Wait,
bitch.
Yeah, someone.
He said, "Damn, who
someone
used to
is
do
gone.
that shit?"
Did you
So
get
one of
Monk.
Actually,
the,
I have
what
a
is it? Continue, sorry. Go ahead.
so there's this chick, right? And she was in like all my classes, and she would brag about how she would bring like edibles and shit and sell them at the school.
Mhm.
And like she even had a talk with one of the teachers. Like the teacher was like, "Hey, I know that you have this shit, and I can smell it on you. Please just don't do it before you come to my class." And they did nothing about it, right? And then the one day she didn't bring anything. Someone accuses her of having a fucking edible in her locker, and so she loses locker privileges for like the rest of the fucking school year. The one day she didn't have shit, and then like the very next day after she had a talk with all the like counselors and shit, she came back and started talking. Yeah, I'm selling shit again. I'm just keeping it in my backpack. And
Damn.
And they were all just chill with that.
yeah, like they didn't do anything. They only did something whenever someone reported it, and it was a false report.
Dang.
Man, sounds like you live in Texas or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Texas.
More like Idaho. More like
Yeah,
Idaho.
but who would hide weed in their back in other people's backpacks?
It's crazy, man.
somebody
Wow.
that-
Yeah,
what a
who did that
loser.
shit?
Just it's,
Who
wow.
did that shit?
What a simp.
Let's take a long
You
guys.
guys
It
are-
was the guy right here. This guy.
It's the one right here.
Fucking Alex.
Alex.
You're putting a
It's
snark,
DB2
idiot.
right there.
Idiot.
DB2 pops up right here.
TV2, come there.
It was EV2.
He's right over there.
Over there.
My first fight in
Yo,
school.
single high five.
Hey, high five. Boop, 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 boop.
Just aim at the
My
camera.
first fight in school was I was in the first grade, and I was with this guy named Chris, who used to sit right behind me. You know, when you used to sit down in the rug, crisscross applesauce,
Yeah.
right?
Hey,
This guy kept fucking kicking my back. I told him to stop. He kept doing it for like a week straight. And I'm like, can you stop? And he kept kicking me. And then I just turned around and he socked him and his nose was bleeding. And the teacher was like, why would you do that? And I'm like, hit me in the back.
Jesus, bro.
And then he never did it again.
It's like a fucking 6-year-old. He's starting shit.
So you just, I'm pretty sure you traumatized him because he was just bleeding through his nose.
it's fucking
Yeah.
funny.
Wait,
That
what
was
is
the
it?
only time I was in a fight. at
Nana
school.
and Stubble. Do you guys know the guy? Well, I don't really care if you say his name, Ulysses. You remember when he got in
Ulysses?
trouble in school?
For killing a guy? Oh, wait.
Oh wait.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
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 Take
What's
it
he
back
gonna
down.
do
That did
about it,
happen,
bro? He's
but-
behind
Turn it
bars.
down.
No, he
9
always
for years.
he always took
Yeah, that's
weed
true.
to school, and I think there was one time he took, I don't know, I think it was 5 pounds of weed, and you could smell it across the school every time he walks by, and nobody did shit the entire day. Even the principal smelled it, and she didn't do shit the entire day until somebody decided to call the security guard. Because remember how we had the security guard that was like,
Yeah.
In the army
Officer
or some shit?
Rojas. Oh no, different security guard.
yeah, the one that was a sniper in the army, that he was a veteran.
Oh, Phil.
Sniper.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's go snipe the
Sniped
students.
him. Shot the weed at him.
He only got suspended
him,
for like
boys.
3 days.
He's building.
He only got suspended for 3 days for having 5 pounds of weed on him.
But now it's
Wow.
9 years, right?
What?
What?
Me?
All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Like, I still think it's crazy that people in our school, like students, fucking died. It's still so
Yeah.
surreal to me. Like,
Mm.
we knew these people and now they're fucking dead.
Yeah, 3
Mhm.
people in our school died.
Yeah. But
one,
Rip.
one of them
was
died. Oh, go
a
ahead.
car accident. No, one of them died was a car accident. The
Mhm.
other one died because of a stupid fight that happened at a party.
Yeah.
And then the
He
other one
tried to-
died.
He tried
He
to break
tried
up
to
a fight.
stop a fight and he got killed.
And then the guy's
No
like, "You trying to
way.
stop me?" And he shot him.
He emptied his gun into it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like apparently if somebody actually put their phone down to help him, he would have lived, but nobody did anything.
No.
So he died because he bled out.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And then our other friend that died, some dumbass was pointing a gun, messing around, and he accidentally shot the gun at him.
Oh, I know that story.
Yeah.
And then like and instead of helping out, he decided to hide the gun.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was another
That's
death
wild.
that could have been prevented if they would have just stopped, called the cops, and held pressure on the wound.
It was stupid. And he was about to get married too. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, what? That shit's
Mhm.
funny.
All right, I guess it's time
And,
to
uh,
talk about our
so,
sponsors. NordVPN, thank you for sponsoring this podcast.
We're
we're not sponsors. We're not sponsored.
Is we haven't heard a story from Wolfpatch over here.
Wolfpack,
Hey.
you had a run-in with a near-death experience before, haven't you?
Yeah, man.
He's getting chased by a furry.
Damn,
Yeah.
guerrilla warfare.
Or is
So-
that something you don't want? Or is that something you don't
I
want to
don't.
talk about?
I don't really got much stories, really. I mean, high school wise, I could say like, yeah, there's been like maybe some cafeteria fights,
Yeah, well, I was
like
that
with
nerd.
food being
I just
involved in
do
shit. I remember
homework.
there was this one chick. No, not that chick. It was like some dude. He threw like a carton of milk, like a whole like across the cafeteria, and then everybody just started throwing food. Luckily, I wasn't there. I just heard about it, but I heard
Dang.
it was like a little
That
small
sounds
food
fun,
fight.
bro.
Yeah, shit. I was like, I'm glad I wasn't there that day.
Bro, I was
Yeah,
expecting like a
bro.
food fight
Man
the
just
entire time.
copped his new Supreme.
school
He's
life.
like, I'm not about to show up at no food fight.
Oh god, I came with my bottle like, oh, I'm out.
Bro, I'm out.
I had a school stabbing once.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa, let's
Damn.
listen to this
Whoa.
one. Hey,
Yeah.
why did you start with that, bro?
So, there's this kid. I don't want to say his real name, but
Name of
we'll just
Jimmy.
call him Chin.
Hey, Jimmy
He had
Neutron?
like a fuck ton of acne on his chin. He looked like a fucking like Left 4 Dead anime. But
The boomer.
he got like bullied a lot, right? And one day he just decided, you know what, I've had enough. And so he
Oh, this sounds familiar.
apparently brought like a knife or something, but he stabbed a kid with a pencil.
Damn.
What the fuck?
And he like the teacher stopped him and he had the cops called on him and shit. And then they found like a whole list of people that he was going to like stabbed in his backpack.
Fucking Death Note or what?
Hey.
But
James
apparently my
gets
name
stabbed
was
by
on
a pencil.
it. And I thought that was funny.
Your name was on it.
Yeah.
So you're a
Dude.
bully.
Yo, what the fuck?
No, I didn't bully him. I got mad at him
bro.
one time.
You know we don't fuck
You
with
took away
bullies here.
Yu-Gi-Oh
It's
cards.
Only,
For real,
it's
bro.
only good
What
vibes.
bullies on here, bro?
Yeah. Good vibes only.
Yeah, we fuck bullies in here.
Dude, deadass.
Whoa.
Dude, deadass. I was a bully in school. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Yeah, you
I
do.
Yeah,
bullied-
we know that. And now you are still.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
mean-
affecting mental states from day one.
Turn me into an asshole.
Excuse me?
Yeah. I have this
Nah.
effect when I turn people into assholes. For example, Jay was a pretty nice guy in high school, and then he started hanging out with me. And a week later, one of his friends came up to me and was like, "Hey man, ever since Jerry started hanging out with you, he's turned into a big asshole. What did you do?" And then my roommate, he's like, "Yeah, my family had to have an intervention with me. They said I'm turning into an asshole." I'm like, "Damn, it's happening all over again."
Well, you are, dude. You got this bad energy, this bad aura. You know,
he's
this
got
is not
the bad
working out.
aura.
You should
Bad
go
vibes only,
meditate,
bro.
okay?
Hey, I love that album.
It's
Still
a
feeling
pretty
normal.
fire album.
It was a fire album.
You still feel the same from high school?
No, like, since hanging out with Giovanni, I don't feel like an asshole.
It's because you already.
Not-
Same. I could agree
Not-
with that too. Ernie.
If you were already an asshole,
No,
then you'll
sir.
feel the
He's
same.
already an asshole. That's fine. Snark's an asshole
Yeah.
too.
I just
not
feel
a-
like if someone doesn't have a strong personality, they'd probably mimic mine from hanging out with me.
I'm not
Damn,
an
Jared,
Hey,
what
don't
we trying
call
to
me
say,
out, bro.
Trying to say you a bitch.
Well, I kind of feel like Giovanni's not an asshole. He's just brutally honest.
Yeah, that's true. He's just real.
Yeah.
You get it? Israel.
Oh,
Hey,
Uh,
'cause that's his name. That's his name.
Dox this motherfucker.
all right, this is gonna be our last
Hey.
episode. Thank you for watching.
The video was sponsored by Ray Shadow Legends.
Yeah, but-
We're not.
Wait.
If I had to be honest,
You should like.
I would say I'm an asshole.
We know.
But I'm an honest person. If you ask me something, I'll answer it honestly.
Oh yeah. Can you explain why Jared has a fucking receipt in the back of his room?
Just trying to flex on all
Hey,
of us.
that's called culture right there.
Just an IKEA receipt. That's culture.
It's culture.
Wait, how much did you spend
Fucking had it
on that receipt?
supersized.
So on that rug, I spent $95.
Yikes.
Dude, not bad, bro. Not bad.
Yeah,
And it came with that receipt. Wait, that's a rug? That
That's a
receipt?
rug, bro.
That's a
Virgil,
rug?
The designer,
that's,
man.
That's off white.
I thought
Nah,
it was like a
nah.
real receipt from IKEA.
Nah, listen. Virgil's a bitch. Did you see that
Yes,
Pop Smoke album cover?
Why? Wait, hold on. Let's talk about that real quick. Why is everybody heated on that right now?
Because it's trash. That man got no
It looks
chin. Might as well
stupid,
put
bro.
Leafy on the front cover. Dog.
Stupid, he said.
All right, this got way out of topic. This
Honestly,
for
it was
real.
not that bad of a design. It was
I mean,
not that bad of a
like
design.
the
Too
effects
late.
on it weren't that bad, but you could have picked a better picture of Pop.
Okay,
Smoke,
all right, true. The picture, I'll give you that. It was only his face like right here. That's it.
What was
Yeah.
wrong with the picture?
Man's got no chin. That's why.
Because he's black.
Yeah, they got that guy with no shoulders.
He
hanging.
got
He's
no
like
chin.
this.
It's just
He's
that's
like
the
this.
way his face is.
Yeah.
He just got no chin.
Does anybody else not know what the fuck they're talking about?
For real.
Snare looked like he's sleeping already. He's like,
Yeah, bro, he slumped.
Resident sleeper, dude.
Stabbed him.
Yeah, stab him real quick. Wake
He
him
was
up.
next. Is this time?
Yeah.
Would y'all ever kill somebody?
No.
Depends on the situation.
depends on
Yeah,
situation.
I'd kill somebody.
Handing on a
Fuck.
situation.
I want to kill this guy right here.
Yeah,
You're pointing at no one,
This
idiot.
fucking guy.
You
wanna
guys
kill
are
this guy right
retarded.
here.
You guys are pointing at no one.
Hey, let's all just kill DB2 this way.
Oh yeah, everybody point up. You're above somebody.
No, I'm not.
Derek, why? I thought we were friends. I bought you so many games.
Wait, you're buying
Wait,
people
you're
games? You
under-
don't buy me games?
For me, it's Nana.
Okay, for me, above me is Alex.
Hey, I'm Alex.
Alex is right here.
For me,
You're
above me
retarded.
is Ernie.
Bro, why are we doing this all over again?
I know,
already
we-
got it. It's
we-
the first time getting the podcast.
Oh, high five.
High five, man. High five.
High five, man. High five.
He gets like retarded with his out of sync. Me and VC, what's up, bro?
Has anyone been like ever been like arrested or anything?
Nope.
Nope.
The farthest I've ever
Uh,
gotten is I got pulled over because I was driving too slow on the highway.
Loser.
I got
doesn't know how to
arrested, but I
speed.
wasn't like sent. Like I wasn't kept. You know,
For making TikTok.
like I was
huh?
put in
yeah.
the back of a car.
You were just what they
Be
call
nice.
A
detained.
bitch. Oh.
Yeah, detained. Yeah.
I've been arrested a total of 2 times.
Fire.
What?
What?
And it's a
Smart.
voice Derek?
Same thing.
You ain't-
Boys, there.
So the first time I got into a fight with my stepmom.
Yeah,
she
I hate her
was-
too.
Like so
Beat
I
her
was playing games with a friend, and then my little brother comes over, and I tell him to be quiet and shit, and she comes over, right, all pissed and shit, and then she's like, "No, you be quiet," and puts her hand on my fucking face, like that, and so
Fuck no.
I push her off, right, and then
Jerry.
she fucking says that I hit her and says she's gonna call the cops, and so I fucking let her, and the cops come and they they fucking like detain me, and my mom had to come and pick me up, and she was like out of town, but my dad just refused to even like come near me because I
That's
beat up his fucking
because.
slut, apparently. So
Oh.
That's fucking that's stupid. If my
Yeah.
mom or my stepmom would have done that to me, I would have fucked her up too.
Dropkick.
I didn't even do much.
He didn't even do anything. He pushed her off. That's what he said. He just pushed her off.
Yeah, basically self-defense.
Yeah.
It was because she put her hands on him. She put her hands on a kid.
The second time, I actually got sent to a juvie for it. So I got into a fight with my dad, and then things got physical because I tried to close the door, and then he fucking like charges into it to keep me from closing it because he wanted to keep the argument going. And so things got physical, and then he has me pinned up to the wall by my neck. And my stepmom walks in and just goes, "I'm calling the police," and then calls the cops on me. And then my dad says, "Yeah, have him arrested. I'm pressing charges." So
Wow, really?
yeah, I went to like juvie for about 3 weeks, a month maybe.
Man, damn.
Let's all
Poggers.
start a GoFundMe page to get Snark out of that house.
Oh, I'm already out. I'm with my
A
mom.
different house.
But
Hey, you might want to cut that out of the video.
still fucking-
Alex,
Cut that
you wanna
out.
Cut that out of the video. Cut that out.
Oh, that's
What is it?
crazy.
I have
That's
a
crazy.
I have a story when I was a kid. I think when I was 7, when I lived in Atlanta. This was back when my mom was still with my real dad, but my real dad was like an alcoholic. And there was one time we were leaving because she was fed up with the shit, and we were leaving, and I was sleeping in the back of a van. It was like one of those SUVs vans, you know,
Mm-hmm.
6-seaters, and I was sleeping in the back while they were getting stuff in the car. My dad comes home and he starts to see. He was really drunk. And he starts screaming at my mom, saying that you're not fucking leaving. And then he leaves, and it turns out he just left to turn around and just try to hit the back of the van as hard as he can. And my sister saw him coming from down the road, and I was still in the van, and they pulled me out just in time before he fucks up the van from the back. Otherwise, I would have died.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah,
the
we went
hell?
really deep. We went from like high school stories to like, oof, you know.
like
Yeah.
parental abuse.
So you know, like I
that's
got
crazy.
beat the shit out of when I was like 10 years old. You know, like Barack Obama came to my house. He just
No,
Jared
yeah.
posted a TikTok of how my fiance doesn't have a dad. He was laughing.
Oh my gosh.
I was drunk, bro.
It was true. Yeah, that's a good excuse. We get that a lot.
Oh, you're a virgin. Let me
I
help
have
you with that.
13% battery. I should probably charge my phone.
My phone is sitting at 5%.
Don't worry, we're
Right
almost
then.
there.
I'm at 15.
We're probably like
All right.
maybe 15 more minutes till we end the podcast if you guys want.
All right. I don't have
50
any. I don't have any near-death experiences like that, or like parental abuse. So
Yeah.
I don't know about near
Well-
death. I want to. I mean, I went to the Grand Canyon once, but the thing is, I was being like super risky. Like to me, I wasn't like going like, "Oh my god, I got so scared." No, I was like being like super like confident and being like right at the edge, like leaning over. And I guess you could kind of say near death experience because I kind of almost lost my balance, but I was like kind of chill with it. I was like, that's pretty cool. But
is that when you took the picture of yourself and we made fun of you for
Yeah.
having baby hands?
yeah, look how small my hands are. Guess what?
I
Though? I
think
can
the
flick you
only-
off.
The only near death experience I had was when my parents signed me up for swimming lessons. And they
Lord.
thought like I could like swim, so they're like, "We'll put you in level 4." And what they do
Fucking
is
expert over here.
you have to
Or
jump.
they fucking
off,
chuck you into the ocean and you
well,
got
what they do is you have to jump off the diving board and then swim the entire length of the pool. I don't know how to swim, and I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna jump in the water because lifeguard kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I jump off the diving board. I get maybe 5 feet. I get maybe about like 5 feet, and I'm like, well, this is how I die. And I just sucked in as much air as I could and just sank to the bottom of the pool.
You're like,
And then-
fuck it, I'm done.
And
I'm
she-
a head
He's
out.
like,
Like,
he's
it
like
just
lifeguard
falls.
cutie, come at me, please.
Bro, she did. She jumped in. She saved me. But the thing was, like, I was like, "Damn, it's taking kind of a long time, Like, I'm starting to like stress out, and so I start hyperventilating underwater, and that's when you know what hyperventilating is, right? You just start breathing really
Yeah.
fast. So I'm just sucking in tons of water, killing myself faster.
Bro, you should have breathed the water out and then you don't fucking drown.
And then
Bro,
breathe
just
it back
use your
in.
gills,
Open
bro.
up your
Like a fish.
gills, like
Yeah, bro.
your gills.
Bro,
Just
just, like,
start
get a
breathing,
knife
like,
or-
I don't understand.
Okay,
You
now
can't
that's a
do
bit too
that
far,
shit, bro.
Snipe.
Your story reminds me. I actually do have a near-death experience.
Yeah, I
And it
just
has
jump
to
off
do
a
with the
cliff.
pool too.
Yeah, this dick.
Oh no! One of my uncles got drunk and he started to drown me and my cousin in the pool.
Now that's epic.
Now that's awesome.
Yo, bro,
Props.
use my
I'm gonna give him
creator
props for
code
that,
on
bro.
the
That's
Epic
awesome.
Store.
That was legitness.
Legit enough.
Use code BADPODCAST at G Fuel.
At Gamer Subs.
Please give us money so we can buy Snark a better mic.
True.
Yeah, fuck you.
I
You
can
can
do
buy
white
you a better
noise.
Snark a
camera.
better
I live
house.
on
you know?
mic at my dad's house.
Yeah,
So
I
you
need a
don't wanna
better
buy
camera too. So,
Sorry,
yeah.
just send me your address. I'll send you a good mic.
Just tell me where you
Damn,
live.
dude. Just adopt him, bro. Just adopt him. Like, you buy this guy games.
Hey,
That's it. That's it.
you want a Supreme? I'll buy you Supreme.
Stupid.
Get your
Or Patch gets
burger.
on like, what, you buying Supreme, bro? What's up, man? What's up?
We'll get
There's
you.
a
Hey,
deal.
join the squad. Join the
Hey, yeah,
squad,
bro.
you know what I'm
Join it,
saying?
bro. Join it.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna waste my money. I'm
Hey.
wasting my money on better things like mason jars.
Alright, trash.
Fucking
Trash.
Children of Mana for the Nintendo DS.
Nice. Can't be Supreme. Use the flex, bro. That's not cool.
I got Supreme in the
Chicharrones.
back too.
I got chicharrones.
Hey, bro, don't hate.
Fucking flexing.
Hey, everybody who speaks Spanish, start speaking Spanish privately. Hey, este güey no me van a entender lo que estoy diciendo.
No.
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 Son bola de rateros.
Oh my god,
Hey.
he's speaking Spanish? I'm getting so scared right now. I think I need to call the cops.
Por estar donde
Hey,
ranchero.
look at the Supreme hat, hey.
Macero.
Jarek sucked my cock.
Oh, what?
Huh?
Now
Okay.
that's epic.
Council Peters.
Okay.
So sticky.
Before we end the podcast, can we all agree on something? Mexican
Proud of my
candy is
OnlyFans.
fucking shit.
Oh.
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Wait, what do you say?
He said Mexican candies
Mexican
are
candy is
terrible.
fucking shit.
Mexican candy is shit.
I can agree.
can
they taste
agree
bad. I
to
don't
an
like it.
extent.
I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna
not
agree
really
with that.
bad,
Like, there
but
are
I mean,
some good.
there's
There
some
are some good
gems
ones.
in there,
I will
but it's not like
admit.
all for to die for, you know.
No, majority of the candies are awful. I like a few of them. They're pretty good. Do I know the names?
I like Sour
No,
Patch
because
Kids.
it's Spanish. So
Gancitos. That shit sucks.
shut up. No one
That
knows what
shit
you're talking
sucks.
about.
Yeah, they
That
do.
shit sucks.
What's the one that you can buy? They come in like spoons, plastic spoons.
Those are good.
Those are good.
Plastic spoons, like the
Yeah.
small little.
What
What fuck? It's like a frosting. It's like very small. It has like a
That's-
little.
I know
they have
there's- I know
flour on
there's,
it?
those little peanut butter ones are really good.
Yeah,
Little
peanut
Oh, you
butter
mean
is
the
bad.
one-
Oh, with the rose on it.
Yeah,
the-
those
the-
hoes
Bro,
That's
slap.
what
Those
it's
are
called.
Those hoes
Bro,
slap.
mi
Ernie?
abuelita, she has those all the time. How
Ernie
distasteful.
came last time I went to
Can you
Ernie's
believe
house.
these
He gave
guys?
me a
These guys are
thick ass
crazy.
one. They're like
Wait.
that thick.
I'm gonna go get it right now.
Like,
Dude,
bring some for the boys.
I was picking at my scab. Look at my fingers.
Gross.
Bro,
It's nasty.
bro, treat them like
rubbing your
Cheetos.
jacket, dude. Rubbing your hoodie.
Like,
We're
Bro,
cutting this
with
out.
it.
We're cutting this out. This is weird.
Should I cop that hoodie though? That bleached one?
You like you should cut
Oh,
it.
yo. Yeah,
That's
you should cop it.
fire.
You should cop it.
Yeah. If
I
I
would've
cop
bought
it,
it.
then I'm gonna keep my job. If I cop it, I'm gonna keep my job.
Oh wait, oh yeah, he was telling me you were gonna quit your job.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Why were you gonna quit it?
'Cause
Lazy.
I'm not happy there, bro.
Guess I'm not happy. That's what a
Okay.
job is.
That's true. Well,
Of
then,
course you
okay.
can't be happy.
Why don't you let me shoot you a recommendation? Why don't you find another job first, and then
Toys R Us.
Keep working where you-
Dutch
keep working-
Brothers is hiring me a job.
You just kicked them. All right, see you later, Wolfpatch.
I don't know why Stumble gotta do
now
it.
he's sideways.
I'm
Stumble
sorry.
always gotta do that BS.
Sideways, bro.
Well,
Sorry,
anyway,
baby.
Wolfpatch was a fan favorite. But
Is this gonna be it for the podcast?
thank you for coming for the podcast, Eric. You were the star of the show.
Yeah, bro, definitely beat us all.
Why
Yeah,
are people
fuck
just
that
leaving?
guy,
leaving?
honestly.
Honestly, fuck the
Look.
snare guy. He fucking
I hate
hijacked the whole
Snark.
fucking show.
For real, dude.
Those are super sweet. I don't like this.
Ooh,
That looks like
What is
shit.
that?
I haven't
Mazapan.
tried. I don't think.
I want the rose on it.
Oh my god, that's Spanish. I
It's like a
can't
chocolate
read.
flavor though.
I'm really scared
All right,
right now.
everybody.
Alright,
Closing time.
closing time.
It's
Wolfpatch, close off the podcast because I'm really tired of this right now.
closing time.
We're just leaving.
Da, 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 da.
Oh my gosh. Really? Well, guys, thank you so much for watching the podcast. We're never gonna do this again. All right. See ya.